we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Welcome to round 5 action in the FFA Cup qualifiers. South Melbourne hosting North Sunshine here at Lakeside Stadium. John, some great knockout action tonight. North Sunshine a dangerous opponent after knocking out the Georgies last time round.
Indeed, David. They went to play Sunshine George Cross and they knocked them out, a team high above them in the league standings. And they're playing South Melbourne tonight. The winner of this game has only 2 more rounds to get through before qualifying for the FFA Cup round of 32. Let's see how they go tonight.
Looking for the long ball there, and Michael Eager more than equal to that one. Andy Brennan, after a wonderful game against the Knights, putting a bit of pressure on there, and a chance might open up for him. Ball played in, Milosevic back post, there's the first goal. South Melbourne have the early lead. That's exactly what they wanted. That diffuses the tension a bit in the crowd. South, a well-crafted move, good persistence there by Brennan, and a deserved lead early.
Well, Andy Brennan did this against the Melbourne Knights in the derby last weekend, David, and he's done it here as well with Mimishi. He's put pressure on him and got on the ball and played it to the back post for Milosevic for an easy tap-in past Daniel Kirkbride, the goalkeeper there.
And Epifano gave it to Norton. Couldn't find space for the cross. Barkadash, nice persistence. Now Jawadi. Jawadi with the left foot, shot across the face and just wide. Reaction from the crowd telling us they reckon that one might have been close.
A very decent shot here by Iki Jawadi. Doesn't get on the goal-scoring sheet often, David, and he's gone for a vicious left-foot strike there and has just gone wide of the post.
Epifano stepping and turning. Now Sturton uses Barkadash. He's got a couple of options. He'll go out to the left. Bradley Norton looking for the cross, played in across the far post, and there's Brennan for number 2. And South Melbourne have a double early in the game. A lovely cross by Bradley Norton. And the man of the moment here at South Melbourne, Andy Brennan, puts the second goal in. Well, a dream start for South, John.
And a dream start for Andy Brennan as well, David. He provided the assist for the first goal, and he's now gotten on the goal-scoring charts for the second goal. Peach of a cross to the back post there by Brad Norton.
Looking for something on the counter-attack. That's good pressing work forward there. Norton will have to go wide to cover this. And they've got some runners going to the box. They'll need to hit back quickly, North Sunshine. This might be their chance. Ball played out wide. Looks to go round to Bradovic. Uses the body well across the face and just wide. And there was a runner coming in for North Sunshine there. Couldn't quite reach it to tap in. A wonderful opportunity for them. Sturton's cross played high, looking for Adams. Adams got space for the header, but couldn't keep that one down over the bar. Now North Sunshine looking for options, but Barkadash wasn't what they planned on. Lujic brought down, that has to be a foul. Referee plays advantage. Chance now for Brandy, puts it in, but no, he's brought it back, the referee. Well, he played the advantage initially. This could be a little bit of a controversial moment in the match. It was a clear foul, obviously. Sturton, Barkadash. Sturton with the left foot, and there's number 3. So in the end, the missed goal on advantage doesn't matter. David Sturton makes it 3-0. South Melbourne in cruise control early. John, a nice free kick, good finish.
Very good finish by David Sturton, who's been given a chance tonight to start. And it's a nice free kick around the wall and past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. South would have been feeling a little bit let down there by the referee for not allowing Brennan's goal. But in the end, it didn't matter because Sturton's taken that nicely, curled it around the wall and past the keeper for 3-0.
Well, an early substitution. Milos Lujic obviously getting a fairly heavy knock in that contest. No risk from Chris Taylor. On comes Lemanopoulos. Putting a ball into the box. Nice body work. Turn and shot, and Reganovic tips that one over the bar. And North Sunshine, another decent chance there. They probably needed that one. Try and get some momentum back. Adams goes left for Norton, who's got space. Plays it forward. Good ball. Opens up for Menopoulos. Menopoulos takes on the keeper. Good save. Kirkbride keeps it out. And South Melbourne denied a 4th chance for Epifano. And another good save. Tip wide. Kirkbride called into action twice there and acquits himself really well. Barkadash sends it over. And that one's parried out as well. Well, Kirkbride's having a little purple patch in this game. 3 nice saves in the last few minutes. Reganovic keeps that one low. And Brennan, he loves a run. This time, opts for the long ball forward. Epifano chasing Kirkbride comes, he's missed it. And his blushes are spared by his centre back there. The clearing ball landing on top of the net. A bit of a moment of madness in this game and eventually a corner. Eager, Barkadash. South Melbourne streaming forward. Norton plays that one in. Sturton, good save. And the follow-up, well, there's no follow-up in the end. They do clear their lines. A nice save again by the keeper. Norton played in some nice balls tonight, as has that man Epifano. Goes back to Norton. Epifano again. He's got options. Epifano keeps going. Cuts it back. Now Sturton. Sturton gets his second. 4-0 South Melbourne. It's a first half domination here at Lakeside Stadium. Great build up there by first Bradley Norton, second Epifano, and John, they're cruising here, South.
It's a good build up play and a good team goal, David. Mimishi on the line there trying to clear it, but unfortunately he can't stop Sturton from getting his second for the night.
Looking to press forward again, but again South Melbourne. Barkadash enjoying his first start for the club. Plays in Epifano. Epifano one-on-one. Kirkbright saves. Epifano goes again. Tries to get round the keeper. Shirt pull. Surely referee points at the spot. It's going to be a penalty, and he could be in trouble in here. Kutleshi, a second yellow card. He's going to be off. The first one was the foul on Luich. The second one there was a clear shirt pull. Really no option for the referee, unfortunately, John.
I don't think that Kutleshi can argue with the decision, David, and the yellow card. Unfortunate for him that he's been sent off and his team's down to 10 men. It's a clear penalty or free kick because he's tugged there on Epifano's shirt, and it's Epifano taking the penalty.
And no mistake from Epifano. A little status up there. A bit of class taken to that penalty. Epifano puts it away. 5-0 before half-time, South Melbourne. Unfortunately, North Sunshine down to 10, and this really is one-way traffic at Lakeside.
Well, it's a nice penalty by Epifano. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and obviously South are now in a very commanding position going into half-time. A man extra and 5-0 to the good.
Well, another sub before half-time. Chris Taylor resting his strike force. Off comes Andy Brennan. On comes Andy Kachoyevich. Epifano cuts that one off. But they're going to, well, they've got away with this one here, maybe North Sunshine. Oh, Adams fails the clearance. A chance now. The shot. Raganovich, good save. And eventually, yes, they'll get it clear eventually there, South Melbourne. Raganovich did that nicely. Probably shouldn't have been exposed like that, but handled it well. Jawadi plays Monopolis. Monopolis, still fairly fresh legs, plays Epifano. Nice move, Epifano just wide. Good build-up again by South, looking for that 6th goal. Really trying to put this game to bed. Oh, Barkadash, some fancy footwork there. Keeps it alive for Epifano. Epifano on the left foot, plays it in. Sturton shoots with his right, beaten away in the follow-up. Oh dear, Kachoyevich had to get that one on target. That was a gimme there with the keeper down, but couldn't quite get the finish. Now Barkadash. And Epifano, quick movement there, nice transition. Norton, beautiful ball. Monopolis, must be second attempt, it is. And there's another one for South. They're having a great night here at Lakeside. Lee Monopolis, it was a beautiful build-up, lovely ball by Brad Norton. Monopolis on the score sheet now.
Another nice goal for South here, and it's now 6-0, David. They made a goalkeeping change at half-time, North Sunshine, with Musoski going in goal. But unfortunately for them, it's more of the same as he's copped a goal early in the second half.
Sturton's corner. Opts for the short one. Barkadash wants the cross. Space for Sturton. Sturton plays it in low, and there's another one. Sturton's got a hat-trick. Wonderful moment for him. Great night, David Sturton. Another one for South Melbourne. Well, the keeper beaten there. Possibly a deflection, John. But whatever way you look at it, 7-0 to South.
It is, David, and it's a nice hat-trick for David Sturton, albeit off a deflection there. I feel sorry for Musoski there in goal. Couldn't do much to stop that one. 7-0.
Barkadash would love to get his name on the score sheet. Rips that one in. Musoski, good save. Tips it wide. Monopolis might have a chance on the follow-up. Epifano. Musoski had committed. He's saved it for now. Played in. Kachoyevich flicks it up. Chance now bobbles around. Musoski with the block. And the follow-up goes wide. I think that one's gone for a corner. No, Musoski there has managed to keep that one out. Nice work by the big custodian. Adams. Now Norton, a couple of nice assists tonight. Sturton, oh, lovely flick by Sturton. And now a chance on the left foot. The shot, good save, Musoski again. And he's keeping them, well, he's not keeping them in the game exactly, but he's keeping the score down. Epifano. Now Jawadi. Had a nice shot in the first half. Probably can't squeeze the shot from there. Looking for a pass, Jawadi. Finds Epifano. Epifano, Kachoyevich screaming for it and eventually gets it. Now a chance, Kachoyevich up against Musoski. Kachoyevich squares it up. A man looking, oh, great save, and beaten away. And a follow-up shot of Bradovic puts it over the bar. South Melbourne just peppering that goal. Adams plays that one low. Jawadi has way too much space there, and he's got runners on both sides. Now Norton, that deadly left foot crossing foot, plays it in. Epifano will look for the shot. Epifano still going, lovely footwork. Epifano Left foot let him down in the end there. Beautiful build-up, but couldn't quite hit the target. Obradovic plays it in to the hat-trick man, Sturton. Now Barkadash and Sturton. Obradovic again. Epifano on the right foot, Epifano. Now a chance, Barkadash, good save, Musovski beats that one out. And he's had a few of those tonight in the second half, Musovski. Just to throw that time, Raganovic. And why not when Epifano's got space like that? Now Sturton, he's got runners going. Opts for the short option there. Jawadi plays it back. Sturton. Now Minopoulos. Jawadi again, Minopoulos again, and Sturton again. Stringing some passes together, and the South Melbourne fans showing their appreciation. Now Epifano for Minopoulos. Minopoulos, will he shoot? Kachoyevic tees it up. Chance now, and a wonderful goal! Jake Barkadash, what a beautiful finish, top corner. 8-0 to South Melbourne. Barkadash on the score sheet for the first time in a South shirt, and it was really the end of a beautiful South move.
I counted over 10 passes there, David. That's a wonderful goal. Probably the goal of the night in terms of a team move and also an individual finish. Excellent build-up play, starting from Nikola Raganovic at the back, and it's eventually set up there for Barkadash by Kachoyevic, and from outside the box, that is right in the top corner. There is nothing any goalkeeper can do about that. That is a great finish to make the score 8-0 on the night. Set up there by Kachoyevic, like I said, and he just lets rip there Barkadash for his first goal for the club, and what a way to open his account, David. That's right in the top corner for 8-0.
Epifano streaming forward, keeper off his line, fans calling for him to shoot. Opts to run it up, perhaps wiser with those numbers coming forward. Epifano puts on the burners, looks for the cross, keeps going, right foot. Is there a ninth coming here? Chance Kachoyevic, and kept out just by Musovski. I don't think he was expecting that shot to bobble up. Did well in the end to get down and tip that one wide. Now they're just going to keep hammering here. Obradovic, the cross wanted Adams. That one's headed behind, but that's all she wrote, folks. It's an 8-0 win for South Melbourne. They came here tonight desperately wanting to win. I don't think anyone expected this scoreline. It is an absolute rout. North Sunshine, they've had a great run in the Cup so far. They will be a little bit disappointed with that one, though, John Caro.
Look, they've gone over to applaud their fans. A lot of them came to make the trip tonight to support their team. Unfortunately for them, they met a rampant South Melbourne. They put 8 past them and have now set up a date against the Melbourne Knights in the next round.
This week's Fix Hallaspia Man of the Match goes to a player who scored his first ever South Melbourne hat-trick. Congratulations, David Sturton.
I've got David Sturton here with me, enjoying his spell back in the starting lineup. Sturts, congratulations, a hat-trick. That's a great personal milestone for you.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, look, good to get a couple of goals at home as well, first goal at home, so yeah, pretty proud. Good result as well for the boys as well.
That free kick of yours was pretty nice, mate. Was there a hole in the wall, or did you just manage to drive it through?
I actually meant to do that. I just tried to curve it around the wall, and it actually went in, so I was happy it went in. But yeah, look, I think we just played the way we play, played good football, and just took our chances. And I mean, CT's got us playing the ball nicely, and he's got players to play in different positions, which is good. And I think everyone plays a part in the team, so it's good.